here, are living here. Can you see on your right? We have a funny thing in Rome. We have an island. It's the smallest island that we have in Italy. And this is called the Tiber Island. It's in Rome. It's like an island in the middle of the river. Nice restaurants and 2 famous hospitals and 1 church were built now in the Tiber Island.
So now we are really enjoying. Serena is absolutely, since long she is guiding and commenting.
Dangerous for the bikes.
Lovely, jubilant to have seen the dome and the old, very popular Catholic Church.
So we have a long list of
Now
emperors.
again we listen
The emperors
Serena,
were
our guide.
90. Remember that just a legend that Julius Caesar was the first emperor is not true. Julius Caesar, it's really famous, but he was a general, a warrior, a great warrior, but for the senators was a dictator, because long time ago he got just the power, only one man, and wasn't possible that time. Why I'm telling you this? Because in 5 minutes you will see the place where Julius Caesar was killed by the senators. More than 100 senators and even his natural son, Brutus. It's a really famous story. Shakespeare, an English writer, tell the story to the entire world. Okay, it's visible. Just you need to look on your left in 1 minute. There is a square full of ruins. This square was full of temples. Can you see the ruins? Pillars everywhere, brick walls. This was the famous square where Julius Caesar was killed. It was a bad conspiracy against him. Before Christ, remember the date, was March 15 of the 44 BC, before Christ. After Octavian Augustus was the first emperor, he carried the body inside the Roman Forum nearby the Colosseum, and he cremated the body of what he considered his father, and after they built a temple. Remember that the ancient Romans worshipped and believed in pagan gods, not in Jesus Christ. Just after Constantine changed everything. He was a really important emperor, the first Christian emperor. Christian. So he recognized Christianity. In a moment you will see one of the most beautiful squares that we have in Rome, called Venezia Square. Piazza Venezia. Square is piazza. Look in front of you, this beautiful brown building with the tower. Can you see the flags on top? As I told you before, there is the European flag, the Italian flag with the 3 colors of Italy, and the Roman flag. Remember, the colors of Rome are red and gold. So this building is the Capitol Hill, where our mayor worked inside. She's a lady. For the first time in the history, we have a mayor lady of this town. So, in front of you, Piazza Venezia, Venezia Square, famous. This is the biggest square that we have in Rome. On your right, this huge, impressive white building called the Memorial Building of the first king of Rome, of Italy, sorry. And it's visible, the king, if you look on your right, is the male figure that rides the horse. You see the statue of Victory Emmanuel II. So this memorial building, now it's just a museum, but was built in the, in the 1870 to celebrate the unification of Italy. Yeah. And there are two soldiers with the fire visible. They had to keep the fire alive during the day, during the night, like a really famous temple in the past inside the Roman Forum. So everything was connected with the power of the emperor. This huge brown building in front of you now, with the two flags and the balcony, now it's a fantastic library of modern and contemporary art. I studied a lot inside this building. Was the office, the headquarters of Mussolini. Do you remember Benito Mussolini?
Yes, yes.
The terrible dictator? Okay. Remember that he did just one positive thing. Just one. Remember just this. He protected the Colosseum by the bombs. No bombs during the World War in the Colosseum because he loved so much this building. He chose this office because from that balcony visible on your left, he was able to see every morning in his background the symbol of power, so the Colosseum. He considered himself like an emperor, of course.
사고야지.